Welcome back. Today we are going to explore Eastbourne's redoubt fortress, which has been abandoned for about a year. Throughout we're going to see a lot of historical items. We're going to explore some of the tunnels and the casemates. I think in total there's 24, but this fortress has a history that goes so far back from World War II all the way to the Napoleonic era, so should be pretty cool. Stick around, let's go and check it out. Okay, so the first room we are into is this cinema or screen room. So there's one my tripod in my bag there, but here's the back of it. A screen with a drop down displaying some historical videos and things. There's loads of lights here, but it's really cool to see these really odd seats with the oak armrests. And they fold up. The decaying is pretty mad, but over here is a historical item. I believe it's Nissan Hut Staff Reserve. I believe it's it's white. It's a helmet, quite clearly. Let's have a look underneath it. Yeah, that's the real deal. Let's put it back where it lives. Really awesome to see those. And this place has some mad history, so I'm gonna make our way through to this room. This room here looks like it used to be where they stored all their items. Here is the hussars in the Great Wall. It's like an exhibition dedicated to them, or was. And here's where they would have stored the museum items. I love the work on the wall, it's pretty cool. It looks like it's hand drawn. Really beautiful. It's all hand painted, hand drawn. And here, it looks like they've tried to preserve some of the original graffiti, the original paintwork. It's got like a cream yellow and black behind the frame here. Really cool to see. So here is loads of historical items stored away in this room. You got like bookshelves with loads of war books on them, some ammunition boxes, a drum case with a part of a gas mask on it from World War II, some cannonballs down here. It's part of a rifle. So that is the rifle barrel that was probably in the sea. And this is a machine gun off a Spitfire by the looks of it. Also looks like it was found in the sea. Got some cannonballs here. They look like they have been broken, sadly. And then here we've got a signal light, often used on ships. Used for like Morse code and communication. Some sort of like stand thing here, or telescopic tube, I don't know. But here are some like periscopes, often used in like trenches and things for range finding, all that good stuff. There's loads of files and cases, some boards games. There's also some gravestones here, which are sadly broken. It's a shame to see them like that. In this case it's got some initials on there. Ammunition case, like original. A helmet. It's also a stretcher leaning up against the wall. Then over here some other historical items. Let's see what's underneath here. Let's remove that. This looks like a picture frame. Oh, that's heavy. Oh wow, there's some masks in here. So these ones are baby masks. So we've got some baby masks. what they would have put their babies into during a gas attack. Here's a really cool mask. Proper, like really unique mask. Some other bits and bobs in there. But here is part of a gas mask. It's not a complete one. It's deteriorated over time, but yeah, it's beautiful to see all of this stuff. Let's see what this is. Oh look, there's some other items in there. There's like plaques and things. There's another mask. I don't want to get them all out because they will just break. I don't want to do that. And then here's another ammunition crate with someone's initials and name on there. Royal Artillery. Some little metal soldiers there, some plaques, things. Some patches underneath there. I'll take some photos. And a British flag. It's not original. Looks like a replica. Because of the rope and the top end there is like a painted gold. It's not real gold. And then this looks like it was a range finder, often used by like rock posts and things, spotting planes, that sort of stuff. It's got a crosshair, mirror, and there's a really unique painting here. It's a shame that has been damaged by decay. And over here is a model ship. It's awesome stuff. Okay, so we're going to make our way through to the rest of the rooms. Oh, this is awesome as well. So there's an air raid siren. That looks more like a Cold War one. And then you've got a picture of the Army Cadet Force here from the year August 1999 on St Martin's Plain in Folkestone. I've been there actually, it's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to make our way through where we started to the rest of what this place has to offer. It's a really unique painting up here on the wall. A really beautiful painting as well. So I'm going to go through into one of these casemates here, also known as like a magazine, but this is probably where they would have slept and bathed and stored stuff. There's a lot of decay in this room. Probably the most decayed one so far. Rust, moss, lots of water damage. Maybe they would have had bunks in here. Really cool. Okay, so I managed to get these out and just look at how cool these are. Completely two different gas masks. Both are from World War II. I think this one here actually, this first one, is a Cold War era mask. Not too sure. And then here's like a blowtorch, gasoline blowtorch. Really unique to see these. Okay, so here is a replica cell door. It's got the little flap on it. It's a wooden door. It's pretty cool. There's nothing really there. There is a room here though, with some chairs set up. It's quite a decayed room. Here's all the history on it. So these are cells, apparently, according to that. They're quite damaged. Really unique. They've still got the cell doors as well. So I think these ones here are original. Pretty awesome. It's red in colour. The back of it is grey. Yeah, it's just wood. So interesting. So we're going to carry on going through from the cells. So we've got cubby holes here. The electricity room. The walls are quite a weird colour. Quite a mixture of colours actually. There's obviously no power here now, but I wouldn't want to touch any of that because it'll probably go bang. And there is water damage. You can quite clearly tell that water's coming in here now. So again, they've got this like really thick door. Blimey. And some shelving. This looks like it probably would have been an armoury or another cell. Look at the floor, the way it's all peeling. Oh, it stinks as well. Some history here. So you can pause that if you wanted to see that. So unique to see these. Let's take a photo of that quick. Okay, so as we carry on through, come into another room. Casemate if you like. Every single one's got doors. Some stairs that go up to the firing deck. Then in here, there's a very dark room with a safe and loads of keys. Obviously there's some things that I can't show, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna come through to another room. And here is some weather recording stuff, like typographs. Similar to what you find in areas where they suspect there's going to be an earthquake, it records them and like every jolt. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty unique to see those. Here's just another room. What's this here? I believe this is a model of the Martello Tower. It is. So this is a model of the Martello Tower, basically of how they're built, constructed. It's full of spider webs, but so awesome to see it. Really cool. I believe actually that is a model of the Wish Tower. But let's look at this giant model over here. This is so detailed and beautiful. So this is an exact replica of what we're standing in. So at the moment we're on that far side in this area here, this half. So, and in total there's 24 casemates, each one with a house soldiers and things. But it's such a detailed replica, obviously a lot smaller. I think it's a 1/400 scale, if I'm correct. And there's some unique pictures here of what life was like. They used to have a model village here back in the day, based on many of the buildings that you see in Eastbourne. And here is a placard of all the history, so right from 1805 when it was constructed all the way up to 1989, so after that it was left. which is when the World Wide Web was created. So we're going to make our way through to the rest of the fort. Again, you keep finding bits that just split off. This is a barracks, so they say. So a similar bed to what they would have had. A pigeon wants to have a fight. Let's go through to this room in here. So these are firing holes. There's quite a bit of damage in here. It's a bag of something. Loads of foliage roots coming through the wall. So behind this is just chalk and clay, and that absorbs a lot of water and then eventually it has nowhere to go. And these are all little firing holes that would have pointed out into the moat, but now they've put candles in them and everything. I wonder if squatters have been here, but this place is in a pretty bad way. Yeah, so that's defence and bathing, so they bathed in those as well. Sod that. So there's a lot of racking, shelving. Another room with a safe in it. Not too interesting. So that is where we came through, the hole in the door. What's behind here? Nothing there, just electricals. Nice fireplaces in areas with some of the tools. So here is like their sewer system. I'm wondering if there is an actual whole sewer network underneath. There's also a really old key down there. Really cool. So there is a drain cover. I'm wondering if that opens up. Oh my god. Okay, so there are in fact tunnels underneath, but they're filled with water and all sorts of stuff. Let me shine a torch in there. Oh, that is a whole tunnel.
What?
Yeah, that's a tunnel. You see?
Tunnel? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole water network. Yeah. So yeah, these are like the tunnels that run underneath, but they're full of water, so yeah, that was their sewage. And then there's more stairs that go up to the firing deck, which is the roof of this fortress. And then here they've made like a mock-up classroom, dining hall, because back from the 1800s up until 1900s, a lot of the soldiers didn't have education. There's some pictures here. It's a picture of Queen Victoria, rules for pupils. Really old desk. Okay, so barrack room beds. So that's how it would have been laid out back in the day. So you can kind of imagine how it would have looked. Really awesome. Fortunately, kids have been here and destroyed a lot of the stuff, which is a shame, but they will do that. It's a very decayed room. Again, it's been destroyed by kids. This is a really cool setup again of like a dining area. So milk would have came in canisters, oatmeal and all of that would have been in bags, and flour and all of that. Meat. I think these are actually meant to be accurate sizes of their rations, I do believe. And here is another casemate. This will have looked out into the moat. So it has a ventilation shaft and firing holes going into the moat. So awesome to see some of this stuff. So here is a mock-up of an air raid shelter. Quite common in the back gardens of houses in the UK. So this is a replica of that. Was a replica. It looks like they've just used like a shed. And this kind of gives you a sense of the size of them. Not the most comfiest of places, but very unique. And behind it is a painting of the South Downs National Park. Pretty cool stuff. And then here they've dug up this part to show again the sewer network that they would have had. When I dropped in there, there's nothing in there really to see. I might go back in there and show you, but there isn't a lot in there. It's all just drainage. It's nothing exciting, it doesn't go anywhere, it's just a little room of bricks. These benches are really cool though. So it splits off down there, which we'll go into in a minute. I just want to see this room, which there isn't a lot in here. Probably was a projector projecting something onto here, but yeah, nothing in there. Here's a room that is quite heavily decayed, or is starting to decay. The brick is starting to lose some of its colour. Really cool to see. Another room. This room is full of stuff. So there's a lot of leaflets and things in here, nothing too interesting. But the stuff that is interesting is the little models and replica missiles. But I do believe these were fired out of like a gun from the 1900s, so World War I. These parts here would have fitted into the rifling, which made it spin. But obviously it's a replica, it's just made of wood. It's not real. Lots of cool things in here. Not original, of course. Government explosive. Some accurate pictures there of things that they found in this place. Loads of postcards and things lying about. In here looks like a storage room now. Not too interesting, it's just full of old furniture and bikes and things. Yeah, I'll give that a miss. So we're carrying through here. I believe these are the last two rooms that we can access in this whole part. Some patches here. So these are Royal, I believe they're Royal Navy, or were Royal Navy, possibly RAF. No, I think they are Royal Navy. Yeah. If I am wrong, feel free to correct me. This shelf is really well preserved. And it's just another room. and a window. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to head outside, show you what it looks like, and yeah, it shouldn't be too long. Okay, so we're now outside, and it's too dark for my little light to light it all up, but you'll see photos of this on my Facebook. But in the middle is a lamppost. There's the stairs there. The gun deck is up the top. And we'll show you all the cannons. But this is the drill ground, which leads into all the casemates. So cool to see. So we're gonna head upstairs to the gun deck. It's so eerie as well at night, which makes it really cool. I mean, I love the way these stairs look from back here. That's really cool. Some nice architecture here, as you can expect. So go up this side. This light is so bright. People are going to see this and be like, what the fuck? Over here is an old sea mine. Obviously it's not a real one, it's just a replica. Wait, turn it off. Your torch. Go show you some of the cannons. So this is quite a big one. Probably the biggest one they've got here. These are the magazines where it was stored ammunition, slept, all of that. Yeah, look at the rail. So here are all these firing points, 360 degrees of them. This was used during World War II as well, primarily for sea defence and anti-aircraft. So some of these smaller ones, these are for more inland. These are smaller cannons. And then over there through that part is just the sea, with another smaller cannon there. Pretty awesome. It's really cold as well at the moment, which adds a bit more eeriness to it. Let me get my torch and show you. So big. But yeah, there'll be some daytime shots on our Facebook and Instagram. If you want to go check those out, feel free. I'll put the link to that in the description. So we're gonna make our way down. John, you turn your torch off, mate. So we're gonna make our way down through the spiral stairwell that leads down into a few of the casemates and to our exit as well.
Careful, Gareth.
It's really cool. So cool. Do you want to take this once you get to the bottom? Can you take this? Is rolling. It is rolling.
Recording, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to show me coming down? Okay, so we are back down. Oh god, it's tripped there. So this part has been partially demolished. This is the most destroyed part of it all. And if we go through here, so we can't actually get through there, they sealed that up by the looks of it, or someone has. So we're going to give that a miss. But here they used to have like sea life things inside the tanks. Not real sea life, replica. But now it's just being used as storage. Which is mental. But I do like this museum vibe. It's really cool. So our way out is up this, over that,
All through there.
or through that hole, which we might give a go. So yeah. Okay, so this is the fun part. Getting over this, which is going to hurt the crown jewels, by the way. So goodbye children. So if you're squeamish of that sort of thing, I'd look away now, because it's going to hurt. Only a little bit though, not a lot. Oh, imagine I slipped on that then. Ooh. Okay, so time for the grand escape. Oh, the fuck did they do that? Come through. Coming through.
Come through.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going around it.
Yeah, just this first bit. Okay. So we're inside of the moat. So this is the part where I was talking about. It's just a dip here. They would have firing points coming into here. And they would have popped all the enemy if they managed to get into this part. Right, you don't need your torch on now, mate. This would have been a casemate once. Time to leave. Ow, my finger's trapped. Done it. Right, you can turn it off now.
I might get some scrap.
Yeah. I'm still recording, by the way.
Huh?
Still recording.
I know. You know, bro.
Hmm? Do you want to hold this whilst I hop over and you pass it to me? Alright. Parkour. That is a bit strange. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do leave a like and please do subscribe. What an incredible place this was to see, especially in our hometown where our urbex journey began. If you know any history about this place, feel free to share it in the comments. Share this video with family and friends that you know have a close connection to this place. It really is a shame to see it in such a bad way, and unfortunately it's never going to open again from what we believe. Why the council stopped their funding for this place, we don't know. What we do know is that its future doesn't look very bright at the moment. It can't be demolished, so hopefully someone will buy it and refurbish it back to its former glory. But yes, a very interesting and historic place to see. We found some historic items that I'm sure that you'll enjoy. Most of them will be photographed and put on our Facebook and our Instagram. So yeah, thank you once again for watching. I will see you next week. Video time and day will be confirmed. This comes up on Sunday, so yeah, hopefully we'll be back Friday at 6 PM. If not, it'll be Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.